With all the chaos that takes place at KwaMashu Kingdom Church, it's understandable if the congregation stops attending the Sunday service or quits the church entirely. There is constant turmoil. Nor does the congregation know yet. But in February alone, Pastor Khabanga killed his wife Gabisile after he learned that she married his second wife Nomcebo and his son Khehla last year. Khabanga strangled Gabisile to death and dumped his body at a nearby river. Soon after, Khabanga arrives at the church that he led for years, covered in mud, and announces to the congregation that Gabisile is dead. Despite there being a corpse, Khabanga arranges a quick funeral for Gabisile, which infuriates his gangster stepson Sibonelo because his mom's body is missing. Because Sibonelo is a mama's boy, he is deeply saddened when he learns that Gabisile has passed away. It's a heavy blow, explains Wiseman, whose character tried to stop the funeral as he suspects that Khabanga is behind Gabi's death. There is definitely tension brewing between Sibonelo and Khabanga. Their feud worsens on the day of the funeral, and that is going to push the two men to drastic measures, reveals Wiseman. Sibonelo goes through the stages of grief. First shock, then its denial. But he doesn't fully accept Gabisile's death until the day of the funeral. That is mainly because the story doesn't add up since there is no body to prove that Gabisile is dead. Sibonelo is confused, explains Wiseman. With Sibonelo emotions all over the place, he attacks his stepfather at the funeral. Because his mom was about to confess that she married Nomcebo and Khehla, Sibonelo believes that Khabanga uncovered her murderous crimes and resorted to killing her, which is spot on, adds the actor. Seeing that he can't stop the funeral, Sibonelo goes on a quest to prove that Khabanga is behind Gabisile's death. He also promises to avenge his mother, so Khabanga should watch out. When Khabanga discovers that Sibonelo is digging for answers and that he is close to the truth, the pastor goes for the jugular. Khabanga tries to distract Sibonelo from his investigation by pressing murder charges against Sibonelo, says Wiseman. Khabanga recently learned that Sibonelo was an accomplice to Nomcebo and Khehla's death, and he wants his stepson arrested. Sibonelo burns with anger. He sets out to gather evidence against Khabanga, and if he does stumble across the truth, he will kill Khabanga without second thoughts, warns Wiseman. Previously, Khabanga married his wife Gabisile after he discovered that she killed his son Khehla. Zekethelo and Mamlambo's plans to return to KwaMashu were ruined, and Pelelani tried to get into Madongwe's good books. 24 to 26 February. The community is still in disbelief when Gabi, the first lady of KwaMashu, is laid to rest, and Khabanga answers for his crime. Sibonelo stand up to protect a loved one when their name is dragged through the mud, and the congregation is in an uproar following Gabi's funeral. Kunzi rubs his enemy the wrong way, and Khabanga lays murder charges against his stepson Sibonelo. 1 to 5 March. Nonka's family is unsettled by his romance with lost children Pelelani, and Khabanga takes a final dig at the church. Kunzi ruffles his enemy's feathers, and the congregation learn that Khabanga sold the church, and Nonka struggles to jungle varsity and her job. Two people don't realize their confidential conversation is being listened to, and Sibonelo attacks his rivals. Pelelani and Nonka face increasing hostility, and a gang member is punished for deceiving his boss. 8 to 9 March. Nkunzi hands himself in and Kabanga considers leaving town, and Pelelani reassures Nonka that he won't dump her.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Till we meet again. Bye.